In this video, I want to look at the reasons that you need a website. As I explained in my last video, I've currently got 3 websites. This first one is giving away free images. The second one is a blog visuals, and it talks about using images and videos to help your marketing. The third one is exploring avenues, and that's talking about how to work online and travel the world. I probably spend more time on the YouTube channel than I do on the websites, and that's because I'm using the YouTube channel to actually get more people. Rather than using SEO, I think a YouTube channel is better for getting subscribers and getting attention, getting people to look at what you're doing. And then the idea eventually is to put them in an email list or to get them to go to the website and maybe look at products or look at courses and things like that. So the website comes later, but the first thing is to get the people actually interested, which is on YouTube. I've got 11 reasons here that you should have a website, and let's go look at them. So number 1 is so that people can find you. This is a search on Google for the site blogvisuals.com, which is one of my blogs. If you do here site : blogvisuals.com, then it lists all the pages that you've got listed in Google. And here I've got 294 pages listed. So people can find me in different ways. If they're looking for a certain type of information, like here, text animation, or maybe they're looking at Halloween marketing, then they can find me that way. Or they can just type in the name blog visuals and Google will find that as well. So there I've got 294 results, and that's just an additional way to get people as well as my YouTube channel. If I look at the other one here, blogpics.com, that's the free pictures, and then you can see that people searching on business images or travel images or background images can find my website as well. Number 2 is credibility. If you don't have a website, then you're not really showing that you've got any stability or trust, and people expect it. If we look at this website here by Miles Beckler, which is one of the people I follow on YouTube, then straight away you can see him, and that builds trust. Then it's a nice design, so you can see he knows what he's doing. You can see that he's got social media channels, and then he's done lots of posts, and it's just all building trust and making you believe that he knows what he's doing. Number 3 is that you control it. It's your design, your content. You can monitor all the comments at the bottom, and you can delete comments if you don't like them. And you're not reliant on other people. If you're only on Facebook or only on YouTube, then you're reliant on their algorithm for getting people to come to you. Once they come to your website, and especially if you then get them to join your list, then you can go to those people directly. And if you've got a website, they can come to you directly. Let's look at an example of that. So this guy, Video Creators, he's got a YouTube channel that's all about how to use YouTube to build subscribers and get people interested in what you're about. He's got 360,000 subscribers, but even with all that, he still has his own website. And if we look at the website, what he's doing, he wants you to click here to download his 30-day guide, and then he'll get your email address from that, and then he can update you with different news, or maybe with a new video that's come out, maybe sell you a product, or just give you some other information that you might be interested in. So he's then got a contact direct to you rather than through YouTube. Number 4 is to showcase products or services. If we see here, this is Singer's website. They've got a blog. You can go to their support and look at different things, but they also showcase their products. So here you've got featured products, and these are on sale, and down here you've got the latest products. So they're able to show you the products, and quite often you can buy these online directly. Number 5 is so you can build an email list. This is a page from Miles Beckler's site. On this page, the only thing he features is his course here, 7-step blueprint. And when you join this, you'll have to enter your email address so that you can follow along with the course. This is very difficult to do in YouTube or Facebook. I used to use Aweber for getting emails, but I then moved over. I did a lot of research on which one was the best, and I've changed over to using ActiveCampaign. I've actually turned it off at the moment because I'm using YouTube to get people, and I want to put this on once I've got maybe up to about 400 or 500 subscribers. Then I want to start gathering email addresses, but I want to concentrate on YouTube first and then go over to this. Number 6 is so you can have a blog. This works in conjunction with your email list and also works in conjunction with the YouTube channel, because sometimes I refer people from the YouTube channel over to a list of something that I've made in the website, in the blog. So here you can just see some examples. Then this is an article on how to make video promos, and then this is using social media to schedule using Buffer. So you can put the information here, send out an email, direct them to your website, or you could send them to your YouTube channel. And then sometimes I'll direct people from the YouTube channel to here, or from Twitter to here, and things like that. Again, another thing about having a blog on your own website is that you control it. You could have one on WordPress.com, which is actually a hosted solution. But then you have to follow their design, and they could change something. They might want to delete a page or say that it's not appropriate, and there's nothing you can do about it. But if it's a blog that's on your own website, then you're in control of it and it's up to you. Number 7 is so you can have custom email addresses. If we look here, then this is a typical Gmail address. So maybe I'd have to do blogvisuals43@gmail.com. That's just an example, but it doesn't look good and it doesn't look professional. Here we can have something like Stuart@blogvisuals.com. If it's for something informal, then that's quite good. You can put your name in there. If it's something more formal, you might have info@blogvisuals.com or sales@blogvisuals.com. And you can also separate these, so it might be someone wants customer service or sales, and you can have different email addresses for each one. So it helps you segment them, and maybe if you get big and you want different people to deal with different things, then this will be very useful. Number 8 is so you can have affiliate links. If you're getting commission for promoting something, maybe a software or a product, then you don't really want to have a very long URL. If I look at my YouTube channel here, then you can see, like here I've got a link. It goes exploringavenues.com/explaindio, and that will take you to that software. And then I've got Fiverr here that will take you to Fiverr, or one here, subscribe, and that will actually subscribe you to this YouTube channel. If I did these as the correct URL, they would be really long and they wouldn't be very useful either. Another thing that's good on a website is if you're using WordPress like I am, then there's a plugin called Pretty Links. And what it can do, as well as making those links that I just showed you here, I use Pretty Links for this. It also means that you can replace certain words in your text with a link, and it does that automatically once you set it up. So here you can see that this is a link to the software, and I didn't have to do that. It just found that word and made the link. Number 9 is so you can add free or paid courses. This software here is Lifter LMS, and it's a plugin for WordPress. It means you can then make courses that you can either sell or you can give away, maybe to get someone's email address. You can organize several lessons into one course, and you can have it where when they finish one course they go on to a new course. Number 10 is so you can make landing pages. We looked at this one earlier from Miles Beckler, and we call this a landing page because there's nowhere that you can get out of it except for clicking on the course. You don't want the menu and you don't want the stuff at the top. It's just basically that it's got one purpose, and that purpose can be to get email addresses, might be to schedule a call, it could even be to buy something. But the good thing is with your own website, you can make it your own design. You can try different things, you can even split test to see which one works best, and then decide on the final page. Number 11, and the final one, is that there are many plugins that you can use to enhance your website. So there are articles like this, 24 must-have WordPress plugins for business websites in 2018. And let's just have a look at a few of those. So you've got a plugin here that works as an opt-in to opt-in monster. There are different companies who do this gathering of emails, and if you've got a favorite one, they've probably got a plugin for WordPress. Here's another one to make different forms. Then this one works together with Google Analytics to look at where your customers or your viewers are coming from and what they're actually doing on the website. This one here is to add some security to your website. This one is for backing up, which is important. You can back up to the cloud, places like Amazon, and it just means that if you have any problem with your website, you've got a backup that you can just reinstall. You've got ones here that help you with SEO, which means that people will find you easier on Google. This one is a cache, so it actually makes a different version of the page that will load really quickly. This is a similar thing for speeding up, but it uses the cloud to actually store a copy of your pages so that it makes it quicker. This one here is a gallery for images. This one is a membership part, so people can join, be a member of something. Maybe you can make a small community of people who are doing a certain thing. So you can see here there are a lot of things you can do with a website. These are plugins for WordPress, but even if you're not using WordPress, you can still do a lot of these things anyway.